we're doing this. OK, so Go Wild and Crazy 4, Rob Beckett, John Richardson, Miles Jupp, Judy Love, Roisin and Kiara, Susie Dent and Rachel Riley.
Hello, everyone.
He's tiny in real life, isn't he? All right, let's roll the titles. Welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, a show all about letters, numbers and conundrums. OK, let's meet tonight's teams. First up, it's team captain John Richardson. John Richardson, he's the thinking woman's crumpet. And that woman is thinking, I'm not sure I like crumpets. And John's teammate's Judy Love. Judy is a regular panellist on Loose Women, and it's wrong to say that Loose Women is just a load of ladies sitting around drinking Prosecco before noon. I happen to know a lot of that chat is fuelled by vodka.
My poor girls. Everyone's always coming for my girls.
Girls.
Your girls.
Girls, combined age of 258.
Up against them this evening is team captain Rob Beckett.
Thank you.
Rob said on his podcast that he'd pay good money to see me naked. I find that weird. What would be so interesting about seeing my penises?
I think you're like a Ken. You pull down his pants and it's just flat.
Yeah, I think it would be if you did it. You did say you wanted to see me naked on the podcast.
I do want to see you naked. I'm intrigued. I just can't... Because you don't really present as a real person.
We should do this.
And I just think...
No time like the present, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Oh, look, you're all... Oh, if you're all up for this, I'd just get my cock out then. Yeah, sure.
I think it would be too much. I don't
think it would be too much.
No, what?
I think it would be some.
And joining Rob tonight's Miles Jupp.
Yeah!
Miles has 5 children, which must be exhausting for his staff.
In fairness, they work bloody hard. For, may I say, a pittance.
Talk us through a day in the life of Miles Jupp.
Gosh, well, I like to get up early, be first down to the kitchen, fix myself a quick roast beef with all the trimmings. Then it's breakfast, where I'm joined by the others. Quick snack before the school run, usually a roast beef with all the trimmings. Then it's 11s. Yeah, perhaps a little walk around the garden, maybe going to town, do some shopping, butchers, veg shop. Come home, quick roast beef with all the trimmings to set me up for lunch. Then I watch Loose Women.
Thank you.
I save the gravy for then, and then that's...
Well, that was clearly filthy.
I wasn't expecting that.
And that is how you maintain your girlish figure.
That's right, yeah, my pre-Raphaelite curves, yeah.
John, if you could switch lives with anyone on the panel for a day, who would you pick?
God, I'd take any of you. Genuinely, I'd have you for a day. I would ruin that body you paid so much for. I'd wake up and tear hair out for an hour or two.
It's all replaceable.
Yeah. I'd like to be Rachel, because I'd like to sleep with one of the dancers off Strictly, but I don't have to go on the show. Ideally. I'd like to have a night with Pasha.
Well, that's a lovely thought.
I'm happy, Jimmy. I like my life. Coming across?
No, she skips me.
I'd love to be you, Judy. just to know how quickly the gap eradicates between the thought and the speech.
Judy, do you get annoyed quite easily? What sets you off?
You know what it is when people try to pay backhand compliments. When people go, oh, how are you so confident? I'm like, what? Because I've got a fupa and I haven't seen my fanny for years. Like, they find it really...
What?
You know, they say it to big girls.
What you call it?
A fupa. It's like a little fold.
Oh.
It's a little fold. Yeah, them backhand compliments get on my flipping nerves.
Rob, if you hadn't had a career as a successful stand-up comedian, what do you think you would have done?
Had a career as an unsuccessful one.
Don't have a dig at John.
Well,
OK. Miles, have you got a mascot?
I have actually, yes. So I was sent a book to have a look at, and not what I was expecting. I was told it was for the author. It was a real passion project. Anyway, here it is, this book. It's called Jimmy Carr's Bumper Book of Facts About Eggs.
Oh, yes.
You must know, your agent sent it to me very kindly, and really, just about another set of eyes and give a bit of feedback. I'll put most of it in an email, but a few thoughts did come up. I've tried to approach it with an open mind. Chapter 1. Every day, I have 9 soft-boiled eggs for my breakfast. They always go straight through me, but it means I get another chance to see my golden toilet. Only joking. I always relieve myself directly into the cupped hands of a waiting servant. I mean, it's unflinchingly honest, Jimmy. Benefit of the doubt, let's look at the others. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you were sort of hurrying to get towards the end, or perhaps you'd lost interest or confidence. Some animals that you may be surprised to hear actually hatch from eggs. So this is a strange chapter. Chickens. I will put more in the email, but that's not a surprise, Jimmy. Cows, I just don't think it's right. Minor royals, it says here. Place names with the word egg inside them. You've written Winnipeg. That's it, it's only got 1 G for a start. And then it says the rest of this page has been left blank for you to fill in your own ideas. It costs 25 quid, Jimmy. That's absolutely shameful. But look, fair play to you for sticking your head above the parapet. Best of luck with the book. Well done.
Thank you. Miles Young, everyone. John, have you got a mascot?
Yes. I don't mind the jokes about me being little and having a small penis and going bald, all that stuff.
Did anyone mention a small penis? I feel like no one mentioned a small penis.
I've had enough. I'm just going to do something different tonight so that you can't hurt me. So okay. I give less of a shit. So what was that? That's a bad start to giving less of a shit. Oh, I've dropped something. Start by sitting backwards on my chair, because that's what bad boys do, innit? Yeah? What do you think of that? It's going to be like bad tonight. It's just going to be like a naughty boy.
A naughty boy?
Start by popping a leather jacket on.
Over the cardigan?
Over the cardigan, yeah.
All right.
You like that? You like that? Ooh. Yeah, you're quiet now, aren't you, Jimmy? Scared all of a sudden? Just in case you're thinking of pick on me. We're working out. Yeah. Get these guns pumped. You know that?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, indeed, Judy.
Wow.
Yeah, pop them
Where
there.
did we find weights that small?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, you see? Yeah. How would you chat me up then in this
Won't bother, mate. Let you come to me, innit?
Oh!
See anything you like?
Not really.
Smoking's cool, innit?
Yeah.
These chairs are wider than I anticipated.
It's got a rubber tip on it.
Someone's glued it shut.
It's still got a rubber... It's still got a rubber tip on
top, yeah.
Yeah.
Safety first, John.
Yeah. Let's see. Have another crack, yeah. Here we go. What flavour's that?
Pussy and beer.
Slightly more likely to be dandelion and burdock, but...
Thank you, Judy. Thank you.
It's good.
Whoops.
And he's over.
Oh, blimey. Oh, wow.
What I really like is that John carried all that stuff in a pink bag with strawberries on it.
Where's the bag? Can we see the bag?
Whatever.
Rob, have you got a mascot?
No, yes, so I do have a mascot, actually. A little hobby of mine, something I'm quite proud of, is I've got a cactus collection. And I don't know if you know this, because I've got quite green-fingered. You can actually train a cactus into different shapes.
Oh, fascinating.
Are you into gardening and stuff?
Oh, very much so.
Really?
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
got?
I mean, what have I got?
Yeah, what kind of flowers and stuff? What kind of plants?
Well, in which meadow?
Right, here we go. So I've got a few bits of bobs here. So I've got this one. This is the first one I did, because it's sort of quite tricky. So you want to sort of, like, start small, work your way up. But I've done this one, so the old double. Hear that? So, what do you think, Miles?
I think very, very tempting. Yeah.
They're lovely, aren't they? Yeah. So that's I did that one first. And then this one, it's the second one I worked on, which is... what do you think?
That is yeah. I mean, it's really terrific. It's really twitching. No, it's absolutely terrific. This actually.
Yeah.
This would adorn, well, any tabletop really.
Yeah.
I think. It's
Or bottom.
Or yes.
It's Rob Beckett's Green Fingers, everyone. Oh, nice. Well, over in Dictionary Corner, it's Roisin and Chiara. It's your first time on the show. We're thrilled to have you here. Could you tell us a little bit about your act?
Oh, I guess sometimes it can be quite sort of. And then other times it can be more sort of earthy, you know, grounded in the pelvis, a bit more sort of. Ha! Rumph! Harunk!
You've been working together as a cult duo for the last decade.
Everything we do in perfect harmony. Let's get ready to rumble!
Roisin and Chiara, everyone. And with them, of course, it's our lovely Susie Dent. Susie Dent is an inspiration. She's shown little girls up and down the country that, yes, women can be just as boring as men. Susie, what have you been working on lately?
Actually, I have been working on a series with Phil Wang for Radio 4. Actually, for a long time, Jimmy, I thought your name was Wang, because Wang Kai is what loads of people call you backstage. But Miles has been on it. He was fab.
They're very kind.
Yeah, you were.
OK. What's the podcast about?
It's called Unspeakable, and we get people like Giles to come on and come up with...
She means Giles Brandreth.
What did I call you?
You call me Giles.
Giles Mupp.
Yes, essentially. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's not very good with words.
He very gratefully came on the show.
You came on the show.
Very memorable guy. OK, in charge of the numbers is Rachel Riley. Yes, Rachel is here, which tells us one thing. The search for her replacement is taking longer than we thought. Rachel, who's the most interesting person you've ever met?
I've met a lot of cool people. I've met the King, met David Beckham, and also met a guy that can fart on demand in time to pop songs.
Yeah, Rob Beckett.
Only up to 1999, though. As soon as drum and bass came in, I gave up.
OK, the prize the teams will be competing for tonight is this, the Countdown Dog Bed. OK, everyone, let's count down. Time for our first game. Rob, Miles, you get the first pick of the letters.
Giles, after you.
I'll have a consonant, please.
Thank you, Giles.
Could that also be a G?
That is very good. I'll have another consonant. Is that the way this works? Would
Yeah,
you
you
like
go.
C.
3 of each?
3 of each until Rachel looks worried for us. and
OK, yeah, another consonant,
Then
please.
follow her lead.
P.
And then can I have the A on the top of the vowel pile?
A, yeah.
Can I have another vowel, please?
E.
Another vowel.
O.
You choose some. You're a captain.
OK, cool. Consonant, please.
Yep. T.
Another vowel.
I.
And then consonant, please.
And the last one, L.
And for the first time today, here's the countdown clock. Oh, is that... Fabio. Thanks. Fucking thing.
Just don't look at Susie, you man. I'm worried about him falling to sleep. He's already had his nap.
Why is it so cute?
Rob, how many?
5.
Giles?
I've got 7.
7. Impressive. John, how many?
Would I risk a 9, Susie? No? No, I wouldn't then.
Yeah.
Susie, I haven't got it. It's not in
Yeah.
there, is it? I'll stick with the 7 as well.
Judy?
5.
OK, what's your 5?
Plate.
Rob, your 5?
Petal.
Petal. Oh, I've got a terrible fucking colic. Miles, your 7?
I've got 2 7s, actually. They are climate and polemic.
Wow.
Both.
Very good.
Wow.
They're both
Private and polemic.
So what's this? 9.
That was good, wasn't it, Susie?
That was amazing of
Well,
Miles.
maybe write down his name.
Yeah.
And what was your 9, John, that you went for?
Well, compile is a 7, and then I wondered if you can have compilate, as you can have a compilation of something.
Yeah,
But
no, you can't compilate.
Oh, that's a shame. 7 for us, Jim.
7 points for both teams. I might go for my nap. It's such a weird... Hang on. It was me the whole time. Hang on, I might take my bonnet off. Roisin and Chiara, could they have done any better?
Yes. Poetical.
Oh, let's have that again. Very breathy.
Poetical.
OK, so at the end of that, it's a draw. Everyone's got 7 points.
Well done.
OK, on to our first numbers round. John, Judy, you get to pick the numbers.
do you want to pick Judy, or will you just ruin it?
No. 3 little ones.
All right.
OK.
9, 2, 6, and then the big one, 75, 50, and 100. And the target, 359.
There it
OK.
is.
And
Come
your
on,
time
John.
starts now. So the target was 359. Judy Love, did you get it?
Hold on. I got 342.
Well, that is worth no points.
I know, but give me some credit for how... Sorry to speak. I know, but give me
I
some...
can't expect you to not eat while we record it. 342. Miles, did you get it?
I've got 357.
OK. Rob?
I did.
What?
I think I did.
OK.
But I
John,
never
did you
normally
get
get it.
I got 358.
Right.
Rob, it's all on you.
6 times 75.
Yes, 450.
Minus the 100.
350.
Plus the 9.
10 points. Well done.
Yes!
Well done, mate.
Yes! Finally!
Very good.
Can we just say I got 342? Can we talk about that?
We've done that.
No.
We talked about that. We all decided as a group it was irrelevant.
Not
So Rob and Miles have 17. John and Judy have 7. The time now to go across to Dictionary Corner. Roisin and Chiara, what have you got for us?
Well,
Got a pretty good vibe.
yeah.
You all right, Kiara?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You seem a little bit sort of subdued, or...
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right, is
good.
it Jimmy?
I can't read him. I don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah. Maybe it was earlier when you tried to sort of hug him.
From behind?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he didn't like that.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, I think that's on Jimmy, though, because, like, that is your, like, native Mediterranean warmth.
Yes, yeah.
Because she's Italian.
Sì, è vero, sono italiana.
So I think we'd imagine she's someone sort of incredibly in touch with her sensuality.
Infatti sono una donna molto sensuale.
Sort of unusually connected with their femininity.
Tipo Monica Bellucci.
Yeah, but actually, she is incredibly repressed.
That's right. It's because I'm also half English, so that explains that. And Roisin, on the other hand, is Irish. Yep, Catholic.
Anna Manahar Augustin Vic Augustin Spirit Nave Amen.
That's right. But the wonderful thing about Roisin is that she's actually incredibly playful and loose and just a tiny bit slutty.
What?
Just a teeny tiny.
Sorry, that is absolute like slander.
No,
Not at all. I'm not like that.
It makes total sense because she's just trying to connect, right? Because we're born alone. Exactly. And we die alone, and that's okay. Well, there we go.
Are you a naughty boy?
Okay. Oh, no.
Are you a kinky little boot?
Okay, don't call him a boot because he's a very well-known comedian. Uh-oh, here we go. John, she's got a thing for people in positions of power, and clearly you're right in the middle. Uh-oh, here we go. Just move your cups. Move. Guys, don't look. Yes, don't watch. Okay. Roisin.
Sorry.
Come over here. What are you doing?
Sorry. He has been ogling me. Yeah, all night.
But we're here. We're part of the show. He can't. It's part
Okay,
of the
all
course.
right.
Do you know what I
Regardless
mean?
of the details, I've got something to say to you, John. You might do this all the time. Maybe it's a bit of a laugh for you. Yeah, it's all fun and games, but for me, I'm at work.
Roisin and Kiara, everyone.
You are a naughty.
I am a naughty boy.
The first time I've seen a woman straddle a man in a cardigan.
Do you know what's funny? As much as John started to look very awkward, you moved that cup so fucking fast.
We don't want to spill liquids.
You didn't just look back over there, did you?
Sorry. I shall look straight ahead.
Would you like to swap seats, John?
Well, this one's fucking sodden now, so...
That is, I'm afraid that's a sign of a nervous bowel, isn't it, John? That's what's happening.
That kimchi was on the turn, and I took a gamble on the wrong night.
Yeah. There is such a thing as too much roughage. There really is.
Yeah, isn't there?
Enough with the sexy talk. OK.
You move the crockery, I'll have one last poo.
And here is your teaser. The words are meat bell. The clue is nom 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 nom. That's meat bell. Nom 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 nom. See you after the break. To the tease. The words were meat bell. The clue was nom 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 nom. It was, of course, meltable. OK, so Rob and Miles are in the lead. They've been playing in teams so far, but this game is just for Rob and Judy. So, Judy, your turn to choose.
I'll take a vowel, please.
Great start.
E.
Consonant.
G.
A consonant.
M.
Consonant.
S.
A vowel.
I.
Vowel. E. Consonant.
T.
Oh, go on, let's have smeggiest.
Consonant.
Oh.
Y.
Consonant.
Consonant. Final R.
While you do this, I've just got to pick some friends up from the station. So your time starts now. I had to just do a pickup at the station. Would you like Crown Green bowling on a Thursday? It's my turn to drive. What's he come as?
Oh my God.
He should be in your dressing room, Jimmy.
Oh, it's Pasha, everyone. Hi, Pasha. Hello. Nice to see you. I can't believe it. The Pasha's here, who's Rachel's other half, and also Susie Dent's other half's here. I should say, just earlier on the show, John Richardson mentioned that he wanted to have sex with one of the Strictly dancers, specifically you.
It's the first time I've ever said that on a show as well. What are the fucking chances? You'll be out of there in 10 minutes, mate. Very efficient lovemaker.
Oh, no. With my skill, you'll be out in 2.
Oh, please.
It's like a date of the undateables.
It is.
Round of applause for Pasha and my friends from the bowling club. Judy, how many?
5.
5. Well, you only had 30 seconds, fair enough.
6.
6, wow. Smashed that 5, didn't you? OK, what's the 5, Judy?
Misty or Timer?
We'll go Misty.
Didn't fancy popping the ass on the end of Timer?
Yeah, Timers. Sorry. Timers.
Rob, your 6?
I got Misery or Mister.
You said misery was not possible.
You said mystery.
No, but I said... I said mystery or misery.
I think John is unlikely to describe misery as not possible. His starting position.
Well, 6 points to Rob. Roisin and Chiara, could they have done any better?
They could have. Interestingly, John and Chiara both had misery.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what your misery is about today.
I'm feeling a little bit miserable. I'm going to admit it.
Why is that?
I got Botox in the muscle of my jaw, OK? Because I grind my teeth when I sleep.
Right.
And here, today, I realised I can't smile. I'm just smiling with my eyes.
You can't smile now because you've had too much work done. You're telling me that?
But yeah, we could have done a bit better. We could have 8 letters here. Germiest.
Germiest?
Germiest.
Yeah, you never miss a germ.
I did spot that, but I've got some wipes down here at all times. Got rid of it.
Have you finished undressing Dictionary Corner with your eyes?
I'm not looking over there again.
You can look at me.
I can't make you smile, though, can I? No. Who's picking these old numbers, then, Jim?
So, at the end of all that, Rob and Miles have 23, John and Judy have 7.
Damn.
Come on, Judy. OK, right. Now it's time for John and Miles to go head-to-head in the maths. Miles, your turn to pick the numbers.
Yeah, is it 6 in total? Is that what
6,
we're looking for?
yes.
Yes, so 3...
I'm increasingly confident.
I can count, I just can't... The angle I'm at... although...
So there's no numbers yet?
No. Yeah, 0. You've already got it. It's 3 big numbers, 3 little numbers.
3 and 3 coming up.
You got this. You got
3 little ones, 10, 7, 2, and the 3 big ones, 75, 25, and 50. And the target, 192.
OK, and your time starts now. So the target was 192. Miles, did you get it?
I didn't know.
Why do you look so pleased with yourself then? OK, John, did you get it?
193.
How'd you get 193?
75 plus 25
100
plus 2 times 50
plus 2 times 50, 200.
minus 7.
Yeah, one away.
That's what I got.
Judy, no one believes you.
Listen, I did 2 times 75,
Keep
and then
going.
I added 50.
No.
25.
You added
Yeah.
50.
I added 25 makes
175.
75, and then I added.
You haven't even done that.
No.
Stick
Then
the 10 and the 7.
I added the 10
185.
and the
Fucking hell.
7.
192.
Why are you looking at me like that wasn't bullshit?
I just did it here in front of you. What the hell?
You watched Rachel do it and blagged it.
I can't win. I can't.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Well, you weren't in that
Conversation, you can't win.
7 points to John.
Oh my.
good.
Well, no, that's good. That's good.
And here is your teaser. The words are oiled nut. The clue is you can see the shape of it. That's oiled nut. You can see the shape of it. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the tease. The words were oiled nut. The clue was you can see the shape of it. It was, of course, outlined. John, your team was doing so badly that we thought you needed help.
Thank you.
Please welcome comedian Dane Buckley. Dane went to a convent school where all the teachers were priests. Me too, which is why I've got dodgy knees.
Oh, God. No gag reflex, yeah.
I got a gag reflex, baby.
I remember, yeah.
Thank you. No need to ask Dane how he got the job. Dane, it's your first time on the show. How would you describe yourself?
Face of a Greek god, body of Turkish delight. OK, that's what I would say. That's what I say on the dating apps. No, I call myself the world's only Irish-Indian gay comedian, possibly. For the longest time, I wasn't out as half Indian. I never used to tell people I was good at IT, you know? I'm out now. When you're Asian and white, you just generally look Mediterranean, you know, like Charlie XCX. But I learned recently you're darker down below. You're darker down south. And I didn't know... Yes, you remember.
Thanks for sharing.
And I didn't realise that was a thing, but I was at the doctor's recently, and he saw me naked, bless him, and he said, Mr. Buckley, can I ask you what your heritage is? And I was like, what has he found? Onion bhaji in my inner thigh. You know?
Are you any good at countdown?
I'm massive dyslexic, so no. So that's why, guys, we're bringing the looks. Also, I think we look like a lineup of United Colours of Benetton campaign,
Yes.
don't we? Look at that. Funding written all over us.
Yes. Yeah.
United Colours of Benetton?
Yeah.
What's John, the guy from accounts?
You wouldn't know what that looks like.
10 points. That's 10 points. Yeah.
Dane, who's the funniest person you know?
Hands down, you'll know this, Jimmy, as well, my mammy. Irish mammies are hilarious. Can people think that I am writing my mum and making her up? I'm not. This is how she is. Me and her were on a beach in Broadstairs, walking along, minding my own business, and we strayed onto the nudist part of the beach. But there was this older gentleman there, completely naked, belly hanging out, penis hanging out, resting Brexit face, that kind of vibe. No teeth, lots of opinions. That was his vibe. He was targeting women on the beach, but he'd never taken on an Irish mammy. And he said to my mum, "Excuse me, love, does my penis make you feel uncomfortable?" And my mum did not miss a beat. Glasses on a chain. She said, "What, love? That little thing there?" I highly doubt that ever made a woman feel uncomfortable. She said, "I'll be honest with you, Poppet, I've seen bigger in mother care." He just walked away.
Have you got a mascot? Do you bring a mascot?
Oh, my God, yeah, I'm not just here to have fun. Look at this, yeah. Right. This is a jalebi, the most famous of Indian sweets. It's crispy, it's deep-fried, it's syrupy, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And my nan used to teach me how to cook Indian dishes once a week. And we would fry these, and she would make masala chai tea, and she'd read my tea leaves. But she used to use it as a time to get information out of me because she didn't want to ask. So she'd be like, OK, not many... I'm allowed to do the accent, OK. So she'd be like... So she used to read my tea leaves and she'd be like, OK, not many girls in your future. So many boys, OK. Dancing, so gay. Oh, darling, you're dancing round a pole. And I was like, give me that, Nan. There's no way you can tell from those leaves he's Polish. Like... And so I thought, be brave. I didn't realise I had to come out to my Nan. I said, Nan, I'm gay. She said, we must call your father immediately. I said, why? She said, he owes me £20. I said, Nan, I'm as gay as the day is long. She said, rubbish, foolish. Gay as the day is long. You mean to tell me you're going to be less gay in winter? Hashtag gay light savings. I brought some jalebis for you guys to try. I thought it'd be nice.
Oh,
so they are vegan, the jalebis. Have a little go.
No, you keep them, Judy.
Take one and half them on.
Well, they're nice, aren't they?
Nice.
Ah. Oh, my God, there's nothing the matter with that.
I know,
It's nice.
isn't it?
It's like that crispy shredded beef without the beef in.
Wow, way to change my culture, Rob. Great. Do you want me to start an Angel Delight, Rob?
You've got it back in custard, have you? It's been nice with a bit of rice pudding.
My mum knew that the Indian side would win in the kitchen. Fair. But she wanted the cultural side to win in Ireland, so growing up I spoke Irish. It's a Celtic language. And you'll know, if you know any Irish, nothing sounds like what you think it means. Like, listen to this. Nilsin de Lairagum so Ocean sa Kiantor, which sounds like, honestly, you're saying, ready the war between the elves and the centaurs, but it means I have no interest in the local facilities. So... And if you know anything about a gay man, that's just not true, Rob. You know? Well, I think I've done every stereotype. Thank you. Good night.
OK, on with the game. Dane, your turn to choose the letters.
A consonant.
That's so much sugar.
That is extraordinary, isn't it?
It feels like if we'd just eaten sugar, there would have been less sugar in it than that.
A vowel.
It's made my eyes hurt.
Oh.
Another vowel.
I think I might have type 3 diabetes.
I'm an Irish speaker, so another vowel.
A.
Do you know what? Give us another vowel. What are you going to do, colonisers? No.
You're going to start annoying John in a minute. He's going to start getting itchy. If you do another vowel, he'll start to get panicky.
We've just met and you've brought me a lovely treat, but, you know, let's not fuck about.
OK, a consonant. There you go, that's for you.
S.
My fingers are too sticky to write.
How many vowels am I allowed?
4.
Do you know what? Give me a big vowel.
I'm so sorry, Jane, but the fun police have turned up.
A consonant.
A consonant. N.
And a vowel.
E. That's your max.
Right. A consonant then. A number? Like...
W.
OK, and your time starts now.
Great.
We're a team, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, you pick shit letters and we all suffer.
Doesn't sound like they're spelling, does it?
Dane, how'd you do?
4.
Judy?
4.
Did you get the same 4 that he got?
Yeah.
I think, John, you're on your own. How'd you do?
6.
6, OK. Miles?
Still eating it. Do you want some more? I've got extra. There you go. You do like
I'm sure you can imagine what I'm like when I'm hyper. It'll be... 5. It was sinew, was my word.
Yeah, just tell me straight away, doesn't matter. All right, Rob, how many?
5. Swine. Hyper. We're all hyper. We're on a sugar rush. Deal with it, Dad.
Dane, your 4. What was your 4?
News.
Oh, well done. Well done. Definitely worth turning up for. Judy, what was your 4?
Not 5.
5.
Yes.
What was it?
Noise.
Noise. John?
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain!
Very sugary.
6 points to John. It's gone crazy. OK, Roisin, Chiara, Susie, could they have done any better?
Yep. Swanee!
What, sorry?
Swanee!
Like the song.
Like, like a swan.
It's like a swan, or it's also, I think, quite a nice sort of padded, waterproof jacket with a hood.
OK, so the scores at the moment. Rob and Miles have 23. John, Judy and Dane have 20. Oh. And here is your final teaser. The words are I'd nosh me. The clue is anything for a good time. That's I'd nosh me, anything for a good time. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the tease. The words were I'd nosh me. The clue was anything for a good time. It was, of course, hedonism. OK, time for our final letters game. John, Judy, Dane, your turn to pick.
I think John might have to take the lead on picking the letters.
These two are getting on really well. Consonant, please, Rachel.
Yeah. Thanks, John. T.
Vowel.
A.
Consonant, please.
F.
Consonant, please.
S.
Vowel, please.
E.
Consonant, please.
L.
Vowel, please.
A.
Consonant, please.
D.
And another vowel, please.
And the last
I've lost where I am.
I.
I'm bored of the clock music. I might change it up, if that's all right with everyone. OK, and your
Yeah.
time starts now. OK, John, how many?
Tengo un 6. Gracias.
Sorry?
Tengo un 6, Jimmy.
What's happened to your voice, John?
Ahora hablo español, Mr. Carr. Uno de mis muchos talentos secretos.
I have no idea what you're saying.
La gente solo piensa, oh, es Little John Richardson. Mírenlo con su little cardigan y su estúpida big ball stop en la cabeza. Hay mucho más de lo que parece. Estoy harto de que la gente bromee diciendo que soy una especie de Virgin Rat Boy. Y una última cosa que me gustaría admitir es que realmente me gustan los chocolate hobnobs. Gracias.
Sorry, we are having some technical difficulties. I'll try and swap it back to your normal voice. Yeah. I think that's it. Try that.
Hello.
John, how many?
6.
OK. Dane, how many?
5.
Judy, how many?
6.
OK, Miles, how many?
7, I think.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. Rob?
5.
Fine. What's your 5?
Fades.
Fades. OK. Dane, your 5?
False.
False. OK. Judy?
Ladies.
John, your 6?
Fasted.
Miles, for the points, your 7.
Dilates.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dilates. Oh. Yeah. 7 points to Miles. You got 9 to the Strong. Could they have done any better?
No? Nope. Lord Grantham absolutely nailed it. It was fantastic.
Well done, Lord Grantham. OK, so Rob and Miles have 30. John, Judy and Dane have 20. OK, so it's a crucial countdown conundrum today. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Today's crucial countdown conundrum. Your time starts now.
Pickiness.
Oh, how did you get that? That's it. Daddy Cool got it, I guess. So the final scores are everyone's got 30. It's a draw. Everyone's a winner. Congratulations, you are now all the owners of this, the Countdown Dog Bed. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.